Intro: the truth about attraction. Let me share something with you that hardly anyone will. It's not about being rich, smart, or even good looking. If you truly want any woman to fall for you, you need to master yourself first. Here's the reality. Most men fail at this. Forget everything you've been told about dating. It's not about fancy gifts or looking like the guy in a magazine. What really draws women in is emotional strength. Your ability to stay calm, centered, and unshakable. Trust me, if you don't get this right, no amount of confidence tricks or pickup lines will help. In fact, they might hurt your chances. If you've ever felt ignored, rejected, or overlooked by women, it's because they see something you're missing. You don't have control over yourself. And that's why they walk away. But here's the good news. By mastering a few basic Stoic principles, you'll make her want you without even trying. This isn't just another dating tip video. This is the secret to unlocking her heart, and it all begins with you. Her, what she wants. You. Master your mind, your emotions, and how you present yourself to the world. Ready to finally win at this game? Let's dive in. What most men get wrong about women. Stop doing this. Most men have been lied to about what actually attracts women. Society tells you to chase after women, to shower them with gifts and compliments, or worse, to act like someone you're not. Then, you wonder why she's not interested, why she's ghosting you, or why things don't work out. Let me be brutally honest, you're doing it wrong. You've been told dating is some sort of game where you need to win her over. But here's the truth. The more you try to win her, the more you lose yourself. And she can feel it. Women can sense when you're putting on an act, and the more you try to impress her, the more she distances herself. It's time to stop chasing and start attracting. And the only way to truly attract her is by mastering yourself. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you felt fully in control of your emotions, your mind, your actions? If you're like most men, you're probably reacting to everything around you, her moods, her words, her tests. But what if I told you that mastering your inner world, becoming emotionally unshakable, is the key not just to getting her attention, but keeping it? This isn't some gimmick. It's a philosophy that's been around for thousands of years. How Stoicism can make you magnetic. The power of emotional control. You might be wondering what an ancient philosophy like Stoicism has to do with dating. The answer is everything. Stoicism isn't about suppressing your emotions or becoming robotic. It's about mastering them. When you stop reacting to everything around you, when you remain calm and centered no matter what's happening, that's when she starts to notice you. Not the guy who's flashy or always trying to make her laugh, but the man who's grounded, who knows who he is, and doesn't need her validation. Imagine walking into any situation, whether it's a first date or a serious relationship, with the kind of calm confidence that makes her feel safe. Picture this. While other guys nervously stumble over their words, trying to impress her with jokes or show off, you're there relaxed, not seeking her approval, just present. That's power. That's what makes you stand out in her mind. Here's a truth most people avoid. Women don't want to be chased. They want to be drawn in. The moment you stop chasing her and trying to prove your worth is the moment she begins to feel something different. She's intrigued. She's curious. And most importantly, she starts to want you. Why? Because you're showing her something 99% of men can't self-control. Stoicism is the secret weapon you never knew you needed. It's not about manipulation or tactics. It's about becoming the kind of man who naturally attracts, not through what you say or do, but because of who you are. Once you master this, everything changes. You stop overthinking your next move. You stop trying to impress, and you start becoming the man she chases. And guess what? It's not difficult. Once you grasp these Stoic principles and apply them to your life, not only will your dating life change, everything will. From your relationships to your career to the way you see the world. If you're ready to learn how to become the kind of man who commands attention without asking for it, let's get started. The words that make her fall for you: deep emotional connection. Now that you understand the power of Stoicism, let's talk about one of the most misunderstood aspects of attraction: words. Most guys think they need to come up with clever lines or witty comebacks to get a woman's attention. But I'm telling you now, that's wrong. It's not about being clever or funny. It's about saying the right things at the right time in a way that connects on a deeper level. Let me break it down for you. Women hear compliments all the time. You're beautiful, or you're so hot, doesn't even register with her anymore. Because she's heard it a million times, she's immune to it. But you know what she rarely hears? Real compliments. Compliments about who she is, not just how she looks. Step 1. Start using her name in conversation. It sounds simple, but it's one of the most powerful things you can do. Saying her name during a conversation triggers something deep in her mind. It makes her feel recognized, unique, and important. But don't overdo it. You don't want to throw her name into every sentence. That feels forced. Use it strategically. Drop it at key moments, like when you're giving her a genuine compliment. It'll make her feel like she's the only person in the room. Step 2. Compliment her in ways that others don't. Most guys focus on her physical appearance because it's easy. But if you want to stand out, compliment her mind, her intelligence, her character. If she shares something she's passionate about, don't just nod. Show her you're really listening. Say something like, "I love how passionate you are about this. It's rare to meet someone who thinks so deeply." This kind of compliment doesn't just flatter her, it makes her feel seen. That's what she's looking for. Here's the thing, women want to feel special, and not in a shallow way. They want to know you see them for who they are, beyond the surface. Most men fail at this because they're too busy trying to impress. But you're different. You see her in a way others don't. Step 3. Practice gratitude. This is often overlooked, but it's incredibly powerful. Women notice when you appreciate the small things they do. If she does something thoughtful, don't just brush it off. Acknowledge it. A simple, "thank you," can go a long way, but don't just say it, mean it. When you express genuine gratitude, it makes her feel valued. And in a world where most men take her for granted, that's a game changer. Lastly, stop over-apologizing. I see this mistake all the time. Guys apologizing for things they didn't even do wrong just to avoid conflict. Apologizing too much makes you look weak. Women respect men who own their actions. Apologize when necessary, but don't apologize for being who you are. Actions that speak louder than words. Stoic confidence. Words are powerful, but they're only part of the equation. Your actions matter even more. You can say all the right things, but if your actions don't align, it's game over. That's where Stoicism comes in. Stoic philosophy teaches that your actions should be deliberate, grounded, and rooted in calm, inner confidence. Let's break this down in real-world terms. First, master your body language. This sounds basic, but it's where most men go wrong. Your body is constantly sending signals, whether you realize it or not. Fidgeting, shifting your weight, or avoiding eye contact tells her that you're nervous or unsure of yourself. And if you're not confident in yourself, why should she be? The first step is to calm your body. Stand tall, plant your feet firmly on the ground, and relax your shoulders. You want to exude calm confidence, not tension. Eye contact is another big one. Some guys avoid it because they're nervous, while others overdo it and come off as creepy. The Stoic way is to strike a balance. Hold her gaze long enough to show you're present, but not so long that it becomes uncomfortable. When you get this right, it creates a powerful connection. Next, move with purpose. Think about the last time you walked into a room. Did you rush in, head down, scanning the room nervously? If so, you're not alone. Most men do this without even realizing it. But here's the thing, when you move quickly and without intention, you're sending a message that you're unsure of yourself. Stoic men move slowly, deliberately. Every step is grounded. You don't need to rush, because you're confident that wherever you're going, you belong there. Women notice this. They pick up on how you move and carry yourself. Moving with purpose communicates strength and self-assurance.